Hey, True Believers, England Teen here with another Mary Sue article because you know what? They are just a lot of fun. This is Stop Telling Brie Larson How to Act. It's exhausting. Well, you know what? It's exhausting watching Brie Larson be Brie Larson sometimes. So apparently the article goes on to say, when I stumbled upon a video titled 5 Common Habits That Make People Instantly Dislike You and saw Brie Larson's picture, I knew that I was going to have some issues. It attempts to detail why she's disliked by Marvel fans by criticizing how she acts in interviews. And maybe the 11-plus minute video would have been better off by just putting, she's a strong woman who voices her opinion as the reason fans don't like her. All right, right off the bat, this is intellectually dishonest because there are strong women out there that we actually really do like watching. I mean, have you ever seen a Gal Gadot interview? And she did Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman was a fantastic movie about a strong woman. You could say that's more feminist than Captain Marvel, because Captain Marvel has to beat you over the head with their message, while Wonder Woman just presents it and goes, take it. Yeah, I mean, that's it. You just accept the fact that Wonder Woman is a strong woman, while Captain Marvel just has to tell you over and over and over and over again. No, Brie Larson comes off as very unlikable in her interviews, even as we saw in the Avengers interviews to her coworkers. Let's see. If I wasn't angry about how Larson has been treated before the video started, my anger grew when the examples of how to properly display sarcasm were mostly men. I pride myself on being sarcastic. Rarely do I take something seriously, and I think that Brie Larson and I would get along in that regard. She has a dry sense of humor, and there's nothing wrong with that. The problem is that many people, mainly men, expect women to only make cutesy jokes and giggle at every... You know what? I have lived my life, and I have never in my entire life said that women must only. My daughter has an incredibly dry sense of humor, and you know what? You can tell when she's joking. I have a dry sense of humor, and you can tell when I'm joking. Watch the live streams. You can tell. It's the fact that when you see in that interview where you see Chris Hemsworth and Don Cheadle interview with her, she says that whole line about, I will be the first meat, thank you very much. That was a joke. It didn't come off as a joke because there was no levity in it, and that's where the sarcasm failed. That's where her dry sense of humor just came off as being a bitch. That's it. It's not a woman thing, and I don't know a man alive that has said, well, women can only make cutesy jokes and giggle at everything they say. Ha ha ha. No. Sorry, dude. Once again, intellectually dishonest. Let's move on. And Brie Larson, while maybe not crude, isn't the kind of woman who sits and giggles and makes innocent jokes. She's openly sarcastic, and you could tell that, oh, I'm sorry, that's the big problem. If you can't tell, well, that's your fault, not Larson's. Yeah, it's kind of Larson's. I mean, granted, I've been taken out of context. I've had a lot of people take what I say on a video as serious because you don't know me. You don't know my cadence. And maybe that's our problem with Brie Larson. We really don't know who she is except for this bitch. That what we see in the interviews, the unpleasant person, we don't have the insight. So we're not used to her cadence. We're not used to how she tells jokes. But then again, once I've got to bring up the fact that she is interviewing with 2 members of the Avengers, and then, of course, with Jeremy Renner and another one, who do know her and still don't like her. The man dictating what to do uses Aubrey Plaza as an example of how to... be sarcastic. Oh, hint at it. And just the fact that he could point to, I mean, that's done right. And I think Aubrey Plaza is a great sarcastic actress. I think he doesn't understand women and thinks that we all have to either interpret sarcasm in the same manner or not to be sarcastic at all. There's a right way to do it, and there's a wrong way to do it. It's that's just the way of things. Let's see. He then went on to say that we have to make it clear we're showing a character by inflection and show that we're clearly being sarcastic. And to that, I say no. It's not my fault that if you're the kind of person who can't figure out a joke, I'm not appeasing you, and neither should Brie Larson. Okay, well, the thing is Mary Sue made a freaking whole website out of looking at somebody and said, well, what they really mean is, and yet right here they're saying, okay, you can't make it clear. And I'm not saying, hey, look, I'm joking, which he actually did in that interview, by the way. Don't touch me. That was brilliant. That was freaking brilliant. But the truth is okay, last night I was asked to lie in a live stream. And I was asked, is America Chavez in Endgame? And even if she isn't, can you lie to me? So I said, yes. Yes, America Chavez is in fact in Endgame. And she has the kill shot against Thanos. And she kills Thanos by slapping him with Gabby Rivera. Now, that's sarcastic. That's dry humor. I told it straight. But you know that it's sarcasm. You know? I'm going to be completely honest here. I got through about 3 minutes of the video and had to stop because I was so mad. And there are videos like this about someone like Chris Pratt, who has repeatedly cracked jokes about things people would get mad about. No, because he's a man. Actually, Chris Pratt's gotten a lot of guff. A lot of it's because of his religion. Let's see. Look, I get it. Not everyone has to like Brie Larson, but I'm just tired of everyone making her out to be this uber bitch because they don't like having a woman fronting. See right there. Because they don't like having a woman fronting. See right there. You're as soon as you added the motive, you are assigning motive so you can argue the motive, and that is the freak. I hate it when they do that. See, okay. If just said, I'm tired of everyone making her out to be this uber bitch and not understanding the sense of humor, okay, you are standing with your article. Everything right there. But you went on and you fucking added a motive that doesn't exist because they don't like having a woman fronting the next. No. If she was a good character, if she came off like a good person, we would have no problem at all. If Captain Marvel was a well-written, well-directed, well-acted film, we would have no problem at all. If it was good, we would have had no problem. If she did not say what she said about, well, I don't care about your opinion. No. If she wasn't sexist, we would have no problem. This whole thing about, well, are you afraid of a woman in the MCU? You know what? People are happy to watch Wonder Woman take the lead in Justice League. People are happy to see Wonder Woman in the DCU. Gal Gadot knows how to interview, and she's sarcastic, and she's jokey, and she's pleasant to watch. Brie Larson? No. Did she take your children out and leave them in fields? Yeah, actually she did, and I'm still trying to find them. She won't tell me where they are, and that's been a problem because she's refused calls. Now, that's sarcasm, and you know that I'm joking, so there you go. We're not attacking her. We're reacting to her, and that's the big difference. Because they say right here, no, stop attacking her. It just comes off as pathetic. We're reacting to her because she herself comes off as pathetic. Anyway, let's see. Maybe I know this is a short one. Before I stop, let's see what they're saying. It's getting tired. I'm tired of these assholes who are threatened by an actress. See, once again, you got it wrong. You're not worth my time, Claudia Trent. Let's see, Mary Scott O'Connor has to say, we are living in trying times with the best of progress being met with the worst of people's reflexive urges. Yeah, a woman has never been in a movie before. We already understand that. Captain Marvel is the only film to ever present a woman to us on screen. If there's anyone pounding women down to the ground, it's puritanical progressives. Look up F1 Grid Girls and see how they got shafted out of high-paying jobs by envious harpies because, oh my God, why should a woman be allowed to make $80,000 a year just for wearing tight clothes? Women can wear whatever they want as long as it's on the progressive list. Okay? You act like men of the West are out to kill you in the moment you leave your house. Yeah, that does kind of get that way. All of a sudden, we're sexist and racist all over the place. Did you even understand what she said? Okay, God, you people just descend on the comment section. Wait, who is you talking to? Oh, wow, that's one person. You guys just descend on? It's one person. Still salty about not being able to use women as props as you watch the men race cars? No, dumbass. Whoever Kirk is, they should have the opportunity to do what they want. And if what they want is to wear tight clothing at car races or at Comic-Cons or wherever they would do that, then they should have that opportunity. That's the whole point, you dumbass. Wow, Kirk may be maybe even more ignorant than the person that wrote this, Rachel Leisman. That is something. Okay, where do we stand? Where do we stand? You people, that means a lot of different things. You know what? I always hated that. What do you mean, you people? It's like you talk about, oh, I'm a Ford owner. Oh yeah, well I love Toyota, and then you Ford sucks. And you know what? You people always say that. What do you mean, you people? Maybe you're talking about Toyota owners. All right, you want to make it fucking racist? I mean, it just freaking blows my. Every time I hear that, I'm like, are you fucking serious? Get the hell out of here. That I drop that shit like as soon as it comes up. What do you mean, you people? Shut the fuck up with that. I've always hated that. Hey Kurt, Ghostbusters sucked. Have you seen it? It blows. Why remake what men have already done? Ocean's 8 also sucked. That was bad. Let's see, but it wasn't a remake. It was a sequel because Danny Ocean was mentioned in it. It's not a remake. It just sucked. Let's see. Here's a better idea. Lara Croft and Indiana Jones, great male and female examples of characters in the same genre. Yeah, I can buy that. Alrighty, anything else to add here? Are they saying anything? 50 Shades of Grey, Mean Girls, Clueless, Miss Congeniality, The Notebook, Pretty Woman, Legal Blonde. Okay, you're just... Okay, yeah, I guess that's all. Okay, then. Let me know what you think of the article. What I said about the article, put it down in the comments below. Don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you do like the video, by all means, click on one of the ones that are popping up around you about now. Cool things happen around these parts. You may like that as well. Don't forget to go on over to Patreon or to Ko-Fi. Drop $1 in the till and helps keep making videos for you. And I've got a store link in the description as well for my Amazon store. So by all means, if you, hey, you might find some cool Captain Marvel stuff. And if any purchase you make helps the channel as well. Thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.